Hi Cancer, this is your July monthly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. We'll have a spread on new love. After that, we'll have a spread on an existing love in a relationship or marriage. Then I'll do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of July. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Before we begin, Cancer, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday to all of you. I hope the upcoming year is fantastic for you. This first spread is a new love in July. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have Death, clarified by the Lovers. Then we have the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And we also have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, or pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Well, here's the deal, Cancer. You do have an offer coming your way, and this offer is as serious as it gets. The Ace of Pentacles is the first card that came out, so somebody is coming in with that offer. Somebody is rolling out the big guns, because the Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. I don't know if it's a proposal right away, but that's what's coming up, or that's what's at stake. A family, a creation of a family is at stake. All right, so somebody here means it. However, there's a trick, there's a twist to this story. Right next to that Ace of Pentacles, we have Death, clarified by the Lovers. Right, Death could be a Scorpio, the Lovers could be Gemini you're dealing with. But if we want to stay general, then Death is some kind of a major transformation. Right, I know it's partially blocked, but if you zoom in, or if you Google the Death card, you will see that on the right side of the Death card there is a sunrise. Right, sun is coming up, and symbolically, the next card that came out is the Sun. Alright, so it's that sun that's coming up. So something's got to change, something's got to go, something's got to transform in your life. And that could be so many different things, right? For some of you, perhaps you never thought that you would consider someone like this in the past. They could be from a different background, they could be living in the distance from you, what have you. It could be anything, right? But something has to change. Or perhaps this is your belief system that has to change. Okay, for others of you, you just have to make a choice. The Lovers, clarifying Death, could be a Gemini you're dealing with, but it's also a card of a choice. Okay, for some of you, it has to choose between two people. Okay, and this is going to be a very important choice. Alright, this person could be the love of your life, by the way, right? Because in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the love of your life. Also, in my opinion, the only other card that comes close to the Lovers in terms of the actual love connection between two people is the Two of Cups. And we do have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. That's it right there. It's also a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people feel the same way towards one another. So this person is at least your soulmate. Alright? But going back to that Ace of Pentacles, this is what's coming in for you. For some of you, it could be like a job offer, right? Because it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles. Or some kind of a collaboration offer, and perhaps you have to accept this job, perhaps you have to relocate, perhaps you have to agree to collaborate with somebody. But that's just for some of you, right? For most of you, the Three of Pentacles, it could be somebody who is already in your life, they could be somebody you work with, they could be somebody who has something to do with the way you make your money, it could be like a friend who is already a part of your friend circle, or the Three of Pentacles is still some kind of collaboration. Perhaps that's what has to change. Perhaps you're used to being by yourself, getting everything done by yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when this person shows up, perhaps you may have to, consider what they have to say, what they want. All right. I know it sounds a little unclear, uncertain, but when you meet this person, you'll know what I'm talking about. Alright, but the Ace of Pentacles is as serious as it gets. Alright, The sun in the middle could be a Leo you're dealing with, but as I already mentioning, it's very symbolic that this card showed up after the death card before I started clarifying. And besides that, the sun is the happiest card in the deck. Alright, with the sun card, we always feel happy, we always feel on top of the world, we always feel loved, cherished, and all that good stuff. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords. To be honest with you, it's a little bit backwards. Right, the Ten of Cups is, like I said earlier, this is what's at stake, this is what's on the table, this is what you could have with this person. However, again, there has to be a decision made. The Ace of Swords is that decision. Alright, it's the second ace. The Ace of Swords is the word yes, by the way. Okay, the Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning, it's a card of clarity, and the Six of Swords in the middle, it's a card of moving forward or literally moving, literally going somewhere. For some of you, okay? But the thing about the Six of Swords, it is a card of an improvement, right? Everything gets usually better with the Six of Swords, right? It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. So yeah, there's going to be a decision that has to be made. Something's got to go, something has to change, something has to transform in order for the two of you to move forward together. And I think it's totally doable. It's totally doable. It's going to be worth it. Alright, Cancer, that's what I have for you. Congratulations. Cancer, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Emperor, clarified by the Page of Cups. We have the Four of Wands, clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Cups. And we also have Justice on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Libra on the table. Well, somehow you are a part of it. I don't think it's a third-party situation. We do have the Three of Cups. I can interpret the spread as either those two, the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, are getting married, or they're getting engaged, or they're celebrating something. And by something, it could be your birthday they're celebrating. Alright? Yeah. The Emperor could be an Aries, the Queen of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or the Emperor could be like a father figure or a boss figure, right? And the Queen of Pentacles could still be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. If you know people, if you have people like that in your life, again, they could be getting married, they could be celebrating something, an anniversary or what have you, right? Or they could be getting engaged, or they're celebrating your birthday, right? The Four of Wands right next to the Emperor, that card is a card of a commitment to marriage. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, or it's some kind of a celebration, right? The Three of Cups clarifying it, I don't think it's a third-party situation. No, I don't think so. It is a card of a reunion or a celebration. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Cups. It's a wish come true card, and at the same time, it's also a card of a celebration. Okay, in some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups looks like there is a party going on. The Emperor is clarified by the Page of Cups. It's an invitation, or they are organizing your birthday, right? Justice on the bottom of the deck, again, could be marriage. They could be getting married with the Justice card. It could be an actual place where people get married, right? Or they're throwing something for you, right? There is no other way for me to interpret it. Either they're getting married or engaged, or they're throwing a birthday party for you. Something among those lines. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer. This month, keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, we'll have Venus in retrograde starting in the second half of July. This is when more exes tend to resurface. So anyway, we got the Ten of Cups. We have the Three of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. We have the King of Swords clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. And we have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. I'm talking about that King of Swords, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles next to the deck. And I'm just going to go ahead and call it a reconciliation. Yes, it is a reconciliation. We've got two marriage cards on the table. Two. Not one, but two. One of them, the first one, actually came out right away. Ten of Cups. It's something you could have had or had with this person. And that's what you're going to have with them again, or have with them. Because the King of Swords is also clarified by a marriage card, the Ten of Pentacles. Right? Yeah, Judgment on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody coming back from the past. Right? And sort of in the middle right there, right next to the Ten of Cups, we do have the Three of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. The Three of Wands is somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and after that there's no turning back. I think this is a mutual decision. At some point in July, the two of you will have a conversation. The two of you will meet, and it could be at some kind of an event. It could be your birthday, by the way. Okay, you could be meeting. Perhaps they'll use your birthday as an excuse to reach out to you. The Nine of Cups clarifying the Three of Wands. In some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups looks like there is people standing around and celebrating. So the Nine of Cups could be a card of a party, celebration of some sort, and for some of you, it could be your birthday. For others of you, it could be some other event, right? And yep, the decision will be reached. It'll be mutual that the two of you should get back together. That's the way I see this, Cancer. There's no other way for me to interpret this with the two commitment marriage cards on the table. All right, I believe it is a reconciliation. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances real quick, Cancer. We have the Four of Cups clarified by the Nine of Wands. We have the Fool. We also have the Six of Wands clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Here's what I can tell you. I can interpret this two different ways. You may get rejected at some point in July, or perhaps you already got rejected. If you wanted to if you applied for a job, you could have gotten rejected, or you will be rejected. All right? And then they may either come back and offer you that same job, right? Or you will have an even better offer from another company. You're definitely winning, okay? At the end of the day, you're definitely winning. All right, so if the company that rejected you, if they come back, offer you the same job, ask for more money, okay? And they will give it to you. Yes, they will. Or another job offer will be even better, okay? So that's what I see. Let's talk about this real quick. The Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of collaboration. This is a card of a workplace environment or a business place environment. We actually start off with the Four of Cups, qualified by the Nine of Wands. The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection, and the Nine of Wands is a card of a wounded warrior. So your initial response to this is going to be, you're going to be sad about this, right? Perhaps you really wanted this job, okay? However, here comes the rest of the spread. The Fool, the Six of Wands, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, right? The Fool is a card of, taking a leap of faith, or the Fool is a card of a liberation. You know what? When it comes to X spreads, I often interpret the Fool as a second chance. So for some of you, they may come back and offer you that same job. Perhaps the person they chose originally didn't work out for them, for whatever reason. We're not going to get into that. And they're going to ask for a second chance, right? Or you will have another job, a better job offer. And with the Fool card, you'll feel like, yes, that job was not for me either way. And the Six of Wands clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, there you go. The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success, recognition. It's a card of feeling good about yourself, right? And the Ten of Pentacles is one of the best cards when it comes to work, business, and finances. In this case, the Ten of Pentacles is a card of financial abundance. So yes, if you want that same job, the one you got rejected from, ask for more money. Don't be cocky, don't be arrogant, be professional, but ask for more money. And they will give it to you. Alright? Cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Cancer, for the whole month of July. We have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Lovers, the Fool, and Death on the bottom of the deck. I believe this advice has to do with the first spread, the new love spread, because we do have the Lovers and Death in this spread, just like we did in the first spread. Alright, this is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. So you're going to be really nervous about this, or you're going to be up in your head about this. You're going to be a bit stressed out about this new beginning, right? The Nine of Swords, the first card that came out, I think that's you, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is what's on your mind. The Wheel of Fortune is either a relocation or, in general, a start of a cycle. Alright, the Wheel of Fortune is a start of a cycle. So for whatever reason, and we went over those reasons, those scenarios in the first spread, you're going to be really stressed out about this. Because, again, something has to change, something's got to go, things like that, right? With the Death card, right? And with the Lovers, you're going to be making a choice. The Lovers could be a Gemini. The Lovers is also the love of your life card, the soulmate card, right? And the Fool right next to the deck is the advice itself. Take a leap of faith. Yep. You can do whatever you want, but that's, I think, the advice. We have 4 major arcana cards on the table and the 9 of Swords. So out of 5 cards, 4 major arcana cards. So I think it's going to be worth it. Cancer, it's going to be worth it. Whatever has to change, whatever's got to go, whatever has to transform, it's going to be worth it. Okay? That's the advice. Alright, so yep, that's what I have for you, Cancer, for this reading for this month. Happy birthday one more time. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing July.